Fala galera, aqui é o live hoje galera, irei trazer um game Call of Juarez. Esse game do mexicano aí, muito doido, de tiro, de pipoco. A música tá passando a música de Red Dead, aparentemente tipo de pistoleiro, naquele jeitinho meu de Red Dead. Bora iniciar esse game, quem gosta de Red Dead, de faroeste, de tiro, deixa seu like, se inscreve no canal que vamos ajudar muito galera. E bora lá, jogar história. Normal, né? Bora fazer com os primeiros 30 minutos do game.
Easy boy.
Ó, tá legendado, hein? O de Easy Boy tá com a mesma voz do Arthur Morgan de Red Dead.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Carregando, era uma vez em Este Springs. Silas Graves chegou em Abilene em 1910. Os elementos do ambiente podem ser danificados para causar dano colateral aos inimigos. Eu tô atirando, posso atirar em algum lugar pra quebrar alguma coisa e derrubar nele.
It was about 30 years ago.
Foi há uns 30 anos.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Corro.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here and keep
Retorna ao esconderijo.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Peguei clássico 3 de 8 aqui. Vou.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Ah, sacana. Também acho do grosso, hein?
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah.
Posso
I
correr
heard the shots
depressa.
and I knew I had to move fast.
Recarregou
Garrett and his
o
army of
com 3
deputies
de
had
8.
surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it.
Atirar em inimigos carregando
that's
o
just
de
what I did.
concentração. Ah! Isso é muito semelhante ao olho da morte de Arthur Morgan, que fica em câmera lenta assim. No caso, o olho ele vai marcando onde ele vai atirar. Esse daqui é meio diferente, ele fica câmera lenta pra poder atirar. Pô, estou muito na jaca.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Ah, poxa. Que é o barulho. Clássico barulho de palete.
Damn, that was loud.
Cara, já matou um cara, já matou um cara. Nossa. Ah, bacana. Me respeita que é pistoleiro. Esse cara morre, velho. Cara fortinho.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Pega esse daqui. Ah, segredo encontrado. Habilidade. Pistoleiro. Revólver de manejo duplo. Pegue 2 revólveres e bote para quebrar. Quando tiver um revólver, segura Y e para alterar entre o manejo duplo. Ah tá, meu irmão. Espera aí que agora eu vou voltar pra lascar aqui. Você tem que continuar, né?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
Ah, me xingando, né? Pera aí, ó. A gente xinga tua mãe. Tô bom de pera, mãe. Nossa, vou meter bala em todo mundo agora. Cadê? O cara xingou minha mãe. Ah, meu Deus,
Still,
tudo grosso.
one of them reached the water tower.
Poxa.
Not a bad idea. Would be
Evite
a turkey
atiro
shoot from up there.
para se esquivar. Aquele cara é sniper. Aí pode vir. Poxa, tô acabando com bala, irmão. Fiquei sem dó. Eu vou vir aqui no corpo desse cara e vou...
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Let's do this.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
O game é muito louco, velho. Muito bom.
You ain't going nowhere.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Stop aiming, you idiot.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Watch your flank.
I cut their numbers in half. But that just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
Where'd he come from?
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Pausa ele uma especial pra poder... Entre contra o Build a Kid. Eles tipo pegaram ele e sequestraram.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Pegar essa munição, né? Deixa eu ver, tô ficando sem munição. Tá, pega um pouco de munição, deve ser o suficiente. ruim dessa arma que ela gasta
And
muito
like
munições, que ela é
that,
muito
I was
forte.
inside, none the worse for wear. I passed
Ah,
Dirty
ele é meio.
Dave.
E meu filho?
Deader than a rat in a trap. Over there. How about that? Huh? You like that?
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
Será que Bill daquele tá aqui? Tá, que tá trancado, então é isso. Peguei o segredo. Ah, tá. Precisava segurar. Jogo é diferente, né? Muito esperto, habilidoso, jovem letal. Bill the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Que buguei, tio, véi. Que bug, véi. Os caras me tiraram pelo aparelho, como assim? Então eu atirar pelo aparelho, velho. Cara, vai colocar um saco de areia, aí... Os caras tão grosso, hein?
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Tá, será que deve ser uma carabina de repetição? Não sou o calibre, né?
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Defende o outro lado. Filho!
Where'd he come from?
Pera ver. Foi todos não, então. Cadê? Tá puxando. Véi, os caras são muito... São muito...
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them real back. I'll draw their attention. I said that it was time to cut and run.
Não, velho.
He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Tá, o cara falou.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, man?
Jack, it's Joshua.
Caramba, cadê a chata, hein?
Yeah, he better be.
Por acaso matou.
Mr. Graves, please
Tá
continue.
doido?
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the bar.
Nossa, que pistoleiro bom, velho.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
That's it for you.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Ah, tá. Quando eu coloco nesse modo, eu posso desviar dos tiros. Tá aqui, ó. Mas a capacidade de munição da revólver, não. Como os maiores não interrompem sua caça de assassinatos tão cedo, seu medidor é como fica ativo por mais tempo. Ah, isso é bom, né?
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
A gente recarrega aqui, fica sempre assim, né, velho? Sempre tem uns caras nesses estábulos assim.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Ó o xerife. Orgulhoso, bonitão, desajeitado. Pat Garrett. Vai ser um duelo, então. Pra quem não sabe, duelo é quando os caras estão perto de sacar. E quem sacar primeiro e atirar primeiro ganha. Aqui, quem tem o melhor pistoleiro, quem ser o cara mais rápido de sacar e atirar, mata o outro. Só que aí é questão de ser muito rápido. Quem perder, morre. Quando o oponente começar a estender a mão para pegar a arma, aperte Este para sacar a arma e mirar. Tá. Nossa, véi.
In a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Dessa vez é pra valer. Eu escolhi dessa vez é pra valer.
Stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Habilidades, eu posso equipar mais alguma coisa? Já que tem o resto daquelas coisas, eu continuo para equipar, né? Vambora, apertar A, continuar. O cara tá contando a história dele inteira, você é doido.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Nossa, vai enforcar o Bill daqui.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Pegando um boiado de chumbo quente.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
João da Colina, 1881.
He was with John Kinney's gang. and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Tá, então é uma escopeta do Bob Wings, calibre 10. Calibre 10 é forte, hein, velho? Calibre do grosso. Pode cortar um homem em dois. Espingarda do Bob Ollinger. Então é a espingarda do Bob, velho. Tipo um cara...
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
That little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Oxi! Isso aconteceu, você morreu. Oxi! Não entendi, foi nada, doido. Aquilo não era bom. Ah, tá.
Hell yeah! That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim at that. The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus.
Nossa. Isso é forte, hein, velho? Faz estrago danado.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Oh my God!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell.
Oxi! Onde que era? Então, Bill the Kid realmente existiu. Ele tá falando que realmente nessa época dos pistoleiros ele existiu.
The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly,
Sabe?
I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Can't have gotten far.
Gotta be around here somewhere. Billy broke out of jail.
Tá botando alguém e vem pra cá.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way
Eu acho que deve
past.
estar todo mundo procurando, porque eu sou tipo porque eu sou o detento mais brabo dessa época, então meio que todo mundo procurando.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
Nossa, que não é pouquinho, você não sabe que veio. Olha, com a escopeta, você tira de longe, só chega chumbinho.
I'm here. He's in town somewhere.
Ah, consegui
See,
pegar.
me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Tá porra. Não, cara, tá matando.
Surrender yourself!
Nossa, velho. Não entendo o que tá acontecendo. Tá em cima do telhado, velho.
See me do it again? Let's do this. Let's go.
Sou muito ampla mesmo e ver esse cara aqui.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground.
Acho que
I knew I needed to
vou
find a
usar uma
hole.
pistola porque eu tô sem pouca munição.
Though I never did have a
Com
great
pouca munição não
fondness
tinha
for
como você
four-legged grass eaters.
ficar
Smelly,
desbagaçando muito,
sweaty,
né?
ungrateful beast.
Usar cada bala ao seu favor.
We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Arregaça alguém.
Damn you!
Tá, quando você tá assim, você pode fugir das balas, isso é muito bom.
We can take
Ah, meu Deus, vou ter que fazer. Todo mundo corre quando eu tô nesse modo. Ninguém aguenta esse modo. Oxi. Não era pra subir na escada.
downtown's going to hell in a headmaster.
Não pegando pânico aí. Ali tem a escada, mas será que é por aqui mesmo? Tá, né? Bora. Olha que bugão. Cara, buguei o que acontece nesse jogo. Tá, morri, velho. Sempre pego um som do 12 e morto. Isso não é jogo, agora o que eu tenho que fazer aqui? Atravessa a cidade.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Ah, não precisa cavada.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Tinha uma machadada, velho. O cara veio tipo um escudo assim. Nossa. Nossa.
Blank him. Come on, smoke that some bitch.
Mete a cara. Pera aí, na... Nossa, tem 2 escudeiros. Mas como é que você vence isso, velho? Ah, quero ver. Poxa, o cara veio me dando um cotelada. Pula. O cara me dá cotelada, mas não aguenta tomar 12. Cara do grosso, hein, velho? Não te dou. Nossa, quase deu um maluco no meio esse escudeiro aqui. Escudeiro foi pra bala. medir agora, hein? Tá. Tchim! Nossa! Os caras estão tudo aqui, velho. Oxi. Nossa! Um tiro de perto lá do cara.
Arm yourselves!
We're gonna be a dead shit when Jack gets back.
Eu vou ter que usar uma arma aqui de longa distância, né, louco? Porque tem que toda hora atrás de maluco, chato também, né?
Leave him to me.
Ah, puxa, velho, uma chuva de bala. Ah, poxa, eu desviei ele das balas do cara. Tá, agora eu lasco, velho. Vou ter que ir na 12, vou ter que ir na 12. Vou na 12
We're gonna be in deep shit when Jack gets back.
Nossa, de longe matei o cara. O cara virou purezinho de batata. Olha o cara que eu tinha matado aqui. Deixa eu ficar atrás do barril aqui. Nossa, eu tô sendo grosso, hein? Ah, que legal. Ah, lasqueira. O negócio é muito complicado, viu? Tá, tomou 2 de longe, né?
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Aumenta a capacidade de munição de revólver carregada. Carregamento rápido de revólver. Esse daqui é o que mesmo? Aumenta a capacidade de munição da revólver, carregue ainda mais munição leve com você até 75 balas a mais. Ah, vale a pena. Vale a pena porque eu já não tô comentando negócio de...
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. Some say I fought unfairly. But they weren't the ones looking him in the eye that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Bora continuar.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Cowboys era grande banda brasileira liderada pelo velho Clinton, Bill e Johnny Ringon. Eram 2. Tá falando sobre os cowboys, né? Que cowboys aqui no jogo é, como é que eu posso falar? Tipo bando de fora da lei.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clown. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor bastards.
Get him! You won't get away with this! Shoot that running
Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
Vamos pegar a munição dos caras. Pronto. Cheio de munição, né? Agora não tem que ir pra onde?
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on, were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Então no estilo Phantom, que acontece tipo... Vendo esse estilo aqui é tipo uma linha que todo mundo fica tirando. Aí quando morre eles ficam trocando de posição. Acho que deve ser isso, né, que eu vi aqui. Ou não é nada, tipo nada com nada mesmo. Que pode ser bem mais provável. Nossa, cabelo caramba.
I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo.
Os caras estão tirando, tá começando a vazar água.
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. To get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
He's getting away!
Nossa, eu tô gastando muita munição. Esses caras. Da onde que eu tirei tanta munição, hein, velho?
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Ele falou que ele começou a ficar sem bala. Ai, meu Deus, o que eu vou ter que fazer?
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Where's he gonna run to now?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Dead man!
And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Elimine todos os inimigos e encontra o velho Clanton. Tá falando velho Clanton nesse game com fleta
And
esse
imagine
bando
my
de fora da
surprise
lake.
when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the table. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir.
Nossa, muito longe esse cara que eu matei. Matei o cara de longe, de longe, de longe, de longe mesmo. É granada, dinamite.
I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Vai estar na fúria do grosso, hein? Arregaçando todo mundo que passando da frente. Nossa, arregaçou depois.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Tal. Saí limpando tudo. Velho Clanton. Meu Deus, eu tô quase matando o bicho. Te mata agora, se feira mãe. Meu Deus. Matar agora. Refrigerante. Mata esse capanguinha dele. Esse capanguinha dele é muito chata. Eu vou ficar tirando até amanhã. Eu vou fazer atirar.
I don't know how you lived this long.
Fala que deu.
Hey, let's see what you made up for. Wait, goddamn bullshit.
Muito devagarzinho essa bichona. Injeção é rápida. Nossa, ele tá cravando eu. Tava andando na bala.
What a piece of crap! What I ever do to you?
Como esse carinha morre?
I don't know how you live this long.
Quatro desespera, gaita. Te mata agora, Sujeira, mano. Toma, seu otário.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Story of the Ring.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earp's coming!
Get ready, boys. Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Puxa, cavei o maluco na bala.
Punch some holes in it! Oh,
Mamma mia!
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Get him from the side!
Olha, realmente pegou cara aqui de baixo.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
You shoot, you son of a bitch!
Quando ele meter a cara. Aqui a gente cava os malucos na bala, né? Opa. Eu não tenho certeza que o cara vai ser vivo. A gente cava ele na bala. Mano, a gente... Que é isso, mano? Véi, que game gostoso de jogar, é muito gostoso. É uma delícia, velho, jogar esse game. Delicinha! Você acabar os caras de chumbo. Pra onde agora? A gente tem que descer por aqui. Só ver pra onde que é. Tá com cara de ser por aqui. Não, que ele não desce, né? Oxi. Nossa, era só dar um pulinho ali, nem vi.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the cowboys identified each other, and I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
Mamma mia! Ah, poxa, quem tá ali, velho? Tá, ele tem uma caixa de munição.
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed, and that's what drove me forward.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
Eu pensei que ia pegar, ficar todo cheio ali mais dentro. Pera, não quero uma dessa. Oxi. Ah, quero uma pistolinha. Aí aqui. Ah, agora sim, ó. Se pegar as armas erradas ali, velho. Não pode pegar errado.
Herb wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
Cara, muito cagão, velho.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Troca do canto? Tem.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Cara bugadão ali.
Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Dá estilo pro game. Deixa só o papo de maluco, cara, pro cavalo.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Vamos pra caramba, hein? Peguei agora. Pra cá? Para ti. Esse game de vez em quando fica meio confuso quando você pensando pra onde tu vai. Que é tanto buraco, tanto lugar que nesse game
Where was
você
I?
fica confuso.
Taking down the entire
Você
cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed, I
eu tô pensando, ele tá
was,
passando por
Jack.
esse dentro de uma história que o cara tá contando, o que aconteceu nele. Mas tá jogando a história dele. Tipo isso. Aqui tem munição, hein? Que bom, que bom. Poxa! Abre os malucos na bala. Vou ter que arrumar aqui. Deixa eu ver essa bichinha que me foi demais, é muito apelando.
You're dead!
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Ah, velho. Ali também não tem como, né? Tá, qual foi o que eu peguei aqui? Carregamento rápido, devolve. Carregamento enquanto corre, não perde nenhuma oportunidade. Então eu quero já carregar muito rápido. Chega. Ah, puxa rapidão, hein? Certo, desse. Uma velocidade. aquele cara ali difícil, hein, velho? Até escondidinho atrás da tábua. Poxa, meu carinha chato, hein? Vamos descer lá? Poder ajudar, velho. Meu Deus, cara chato do caramba, hein? O cara enrolando, o cara não vem pra cima. Pronto, destruí você. Ah, poxa. Ah, tá. Esse jogo é muito caro, velho. Ah, poxa. Segura ele na mente. Então os caras que não aguentam nem. Não é dinamite. Poxa, tá
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill.
Velho, como o cara falou, esse
Quite
lugar
an
é bom para os
impressive
caras se
operation.
esconder, né? É cheio de madeira, cheio de, como é que eu posso falar, couve, né? Os caras ficaram, que é ótimo. Fazendo uma base. Ah, tá brincando aqui. Tá, bora então. Ah tá, agora é pra cá, né? Tem que mapa grande.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Será que ele nada? Não é nem pra nada, é só pra ficar meio que rasinho. Deixa aqui já é mais fundo, hein?
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Veio? Chegamos uma dose antes de tomar chumbo. Curly Bill. Esse cara é o segundo comandante do...
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's
esse cara que não é
nature.
justo. Não é que nem
No, sir.
aquele
I never said they were
maluco lá que
running
tava com a
scared.
submetralhadora.
They just wanted me out in the open.
Esqueci que tem os amigos dele, né? Esse cara foi insignificante, a gente tem que... Bora. Ah, poxa. Só descarreguei tudo no cara. O cara tá comendo chumbo, né? Não vou nem falar nada. Labirinto do caramba. Nossa, tomei aqui um tiro, não sei de onde. Vai esse chapãozinho aqui. Quero uma chuva de bala agora. bom, até agora eu tô jogando esse 1 hora de jogo. Isso daqui é fácil, só que o ruim é o lugar dele. Você tá no labirinto muito chato. Muito ruim. Olha, eu já peguei esse maluco umas 5 vezes de vista. Olha, eu vou dar puxa. Ai, morrer. Ai, morrer. Ai, nisso. Mata aquele cara ali, né? Ele tá enchendo o saco ali. Atrás. Ah, velho. Aqui é só os capão, eu quero maluco. Cadê você, velho? Cadê você, velho? Eu vou te achar.
Rocious gave me no choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Contos e controle. Ó, o próximo. No comando e uma na cova. Johnny Ringo. Tá. Antes derrotou tipo. Ah, agora melhor. Tá, a gente já fez algumas vezes no jogo.
I always thought
Você tem
that
que
Doc
ficar
Holliday
segurando.
was the one that killed him.
Velocidade, pera aí. Ah, esse daqui não é tão fácil não.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy.
Tem coelho.
But the legend ain't always true.
Matei. Nesse mato tem coelho.
Doc Holliday had nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Então, galera, acho que foi isso o início desse game aqui de Português. Muito bom. Iniciamos aí realmente muito bom. Os caras mandaram bem no game, velho. O game muito divertido, fiel ao que realmente aconteceu. Então acho que foi isso. Se você gostou, deixa seu like, se inscreva no canal, que vai me ajudar muito, galera. Quando você se inscreve, você me ajuda a chegar a 1000 inscritos e ganhar meu PlayStation. Então se inscreva aí pra dar uma força. Deixa seu like pra dar uma força aí no vídeo. E valeu, galera, quem assistiu até o final. Valeu, galera. Fui!